The Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meeting happened over the weekend. Warren Buffett among the top shareholders of Wells Fargo. Last week, I spoke exclusively with CEO Tim Sloan and asked him what the company is doing to repair its relationship with customers.
We need to rebuild trust with our stakeholders. So how do we do that? We make sure that if there's anything that we did that was improper with a customer, that we make it right by them, that we fix anything that needs to be fixed at the company, and then we focus on going forward, and that's building a better Wells Fargo, and we're doing that every day.
Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway, the #1 shareholder in Wells Fargo. Liz Klayman is at the Berkshire Hathaway meeting today and over the weekend. She's in Omaha, Nebraska. She caught up with Warren Buffett to get his reaction. Liz, good morning to you. How was the meeting?
I'll tell you something, Maria. It was fascinating this time around. This is our 10th here at Fox Business, where we have this exclusive access right now. I just want to let you know we are in Warren Buffett's headquarters lobby. We're the only business network that is invited in after the meeting and certainly before the board meeting of directors, which will happen this morning. So we're going to get you all of that. But I have to tell you that what people heard from the meeting, and there's this huge crush of people, Warren had said that it would be a record. You can see some of these people as they gathered around him, some 40, maybe 42,000 people who descended upon Omaha, Nebraska for this annual shareholder meeting. A lot of them wanted to know precisely what you just showed. What about Wells Fargo? This is a stock that actually ended up in an accounting trickery thing that happened because it's just a new accounting rule, brought Berkshire earnings to a loss here because of Wells Fargo stock not doing well and all of the scandals. Friday, you know, Wells Fargo had yet another settlement it had to pay out in a class action shareholder lawsuit. The biggest of the shareholders, Warren Buffett. I had a chance to specifically ask him, at what point do you look at Wells Fargo and say, what's going on? Here's what he said.
Wells Fargo had the wrong incentives. And unfortunately, incentives work, so if you got the wrong ones, they work in the wrong way. And the big problem was they didn't do something about it.
We just remember when you were at Solomon and you had to fix problems, right, and you said, hurt the brand and I will be ruthless. Would you have allowed at Solomon that many mistakes to continue after the original one was discovered?
Well, I was worried sick when the original one was discovered that there were a whole bunch more.
But you're holding on to Wells Fargo for the foreseeable future.
We'll make a lot of money in Wells Fargo. We have already made a lot of money. And we probably got well over a $10 billion profit in Wells Fargo.
How about that, Maria? $10 billion profit coming up 3 p.m. Eastern right here. I've got Warren Buffett, but I'm going to talk to him about a whole bunch of issues, all that's happening. What are sort of the black swans that we may face? We're days away from President Trump possibly deciding to pull out of the nuclear deal with Iran. What would that do to the markets? We'll talk to him about that. And his vice chair, Charlie Munger, who made big headlines on Bitcoin. He equated trading Bitcoin to trading, this is his quote, turds. We're going to talk to him about that much more. But these two, in their 80s and 90s, are still in it to win it. It's unbelievable. We'll see you at 3 p.m.
It's incredible.
Eastern.
And I know, Liz, one big headline from the meeting that you were at this weekend was that he bought more Apple. And he continues to make money on Apple stock. For a long time, he wasn't a growth investor in tech. But once he figured it out, he went knee deep in tech.
Guess what? He said he doesn't view Apple as tech. He views it as a consumer products business.
Well,
so
I
pushed him on that.
Okay.
I said, what happens there? You know, I mean, what if they are outdone by some other company? He said, well, call me when it happens.
Great stuff. Liz, we're looking forward to your interview at 3 p.m. on your program here on Fox Business. Thank you so much, Liz. We'll see you back at the ranch when you come home.